Una romana para pesar el dinero que toditas las semanas le roban al pobre obrero. Para pesar el dinero que toditas las semanas le roban al pobre obrero. Cuando querrá el Dios del cielo que la tortilla se vuelva. Cuando querrá el Dios del cielo que la tortilla se vuelva.
In the fabric of history, the name Ricardo Falcon, also known as El Soldado de Colorado, stands as a tribute of unshakable dedication and the pursuit of justice. Born on June 2nd, 1945, in Fort Lumpton, Colorado, Ricardo Falcon was the second eldest of 9 children in a hard-working class family. They, like many other immigrant families in that area, toiled the sugar beet fields, enduring low wages and deplorable working conditions. Despite the challenges, Falcon witnessed the toll of farm labor on his community and classmates, who most had to drop out of school in order to help their families. Falcon, with the support of his family, graduated from Fort Lumpton High School with honors in 1963, an excellent student and champion wrestler. Ricardo completed 2 years at Lamar Community College, graduating in 1965. After taking various jobs in Denver between 1965 and 1967, he felt a calling to continue education. He enrolled at the University of Colorado Boulder, earning a Bachelor's of Arts in Sociology with a minor in History. During his time at CU Boulder, Falcon became an activist in the United Mexican American Student Organization, or UMAS. He tirelessly advocated for Chicanos' rights and was instrumental in the development of the UMAS organization. His commitment extended beyond the campus. He worked passionately to address injustices faced by Chicanos in northern Colorado. He founded the Mexican American Correctional Helping Organization, or MACHO for short. This organization was created to assist incarcerated individuals and promote rehabilitation. He also fought against deplorable living conditions at the Fort Lumpton migrant camp. In 1970, Ricardo ran for Weld County Sheriff under the La Raza Unidad platform. Using the election as a tool to educate and organize Chicanos, his campaign aimed for equal treatment, justice, and the elimination of poverty and discrimination. Falcon was a threat to the establishment. He was equally at home in the streets as he was in colleges and other establishments. He could combine his formal education with his street smarts to effect change. The most lasting impression of Ricardo Falcon is his unrelenting loyalty to his people. In the face of injustice, leaving his people with a strong legacy. Falcon's journey was tragically cut short on August 30th, 1972. Ricardo Falcon, along with other prevalent Chicano activists, were on their way to the inaugural convention of La Raza Unidad Party in El Paso, Texas, when the car he was in overheated in Oro Grande, New Mexico. They stopped at a gas station for water, being quickly denied the water by the gas station owner, Perry Brunson. The reason being water was too expensive and it would be a quote-unquote waste. This frustrated Ricardo Falcon, following Perry Brunson into his office. Brunson shot Falcon twice in the chest. Brunson, a member of the segregationist American Independent Party, murdered Falcon over a dispute about water. Falcon bled to death, and Brunson faced manslaughter charges, but was quickly acquitted by an all-white jury, of course. Ricardo was the first martyr of the Chicano movement in Colorado. Even in his death, Ricardo Falcon's legacy endures. His widow, Priscilla, and son Ricardo Jr. continued his passion for education. Both earned their doctorates, with Dr. Priscilla Falcon becoming a professor of Mexican American Studies at the University of Northern Colorado, and Dr. Ricardo Falcon Jr. serving as an anesthesiologist and the director of pediatric anesthesiology and critical care medicine at the University of New Mexico School in 1986. Anthony J. Garcia, or Tony Garcia, wrote a play called The Day Ricardo Falcon Died, showing that Falcon will live on in the hearts of many. Every year, the Chicano community gathers to commemorate the life and legacy of Ricardo Falcon, known as El Soldado de Colorado. They remember the man who was dedicated to the pursuit of justice and equality. His message lives on, inspiring generations to stand up, including me, against injustice and work towards a better future. Ricardo Falcon, a name etched in history, a symbol of resilience, and a defender of his people. His courage and determination opened doors and inspired change, leaving a lasting legacy that transcends generations. Hey, I want to give a shout out to everybody who made it this far. I really appreciate you sticking around. If you could like, subscribe, and help Collective get to our followers goal, which is 1,000, which would be amazing. And yeah, the people will win. Communism will win. Vive la clase trabajadora siempre. I'm out.
Members of the Chicano community are celebrating the life of a man who played a big part in the Chicano movement, which advocated for civil rights for people with Mexican descent in the U.S.
Ricardo Falcon was killed 50 years ago while traveling to the La Raza convention. Photojournalist Alex Castillo takes us to Fort Lupton, where people honored him today.
There's a lot of people, there's a lot of stories, and people have a lot of stories about Ricardo and about the movement. 50 years, brother. Never forget, man. Took care of our people. What are they? Copals, some incense of the Aztecs.
My name is Priscilla Falcon. I'm a professor at the University of Northern Colorado. I teach in the Chicano, Chicana, and Latinx Studies Department, and we are here in Fort Lupton at the Hillside Cemetery celebrating the 50th anniversary of the death of Ricardo Falcon.
Tankashla, Wakantanka, grandfather creator. We ask for your guidance today. We pray Ricardo Falcon's familia.
And over the generations, the example that Ricardo led, his goal was always about education, and that instead of being excluded from education, Chicanos should be included in education.
See the hawk flying above, circling? Ricardo's right here with us.
His soul still lives with us. His words still live with us. His fight still lives with us. We still have to keep fighting.
We are becoming a very multicultural society, and for the most part, institutions have little understanding of the needs of Chicano students. And if we want Chicano students to succeed, we need to have more of an acclimation and an understanding of what that culture is all about.
I am honored to be here. To be here with my brother. I will live for my gente, because my gente is our future, and we have to keep our brown color proud.
This Tuesday will mark 50 years since the day of Falcon's death. Earlier this year, he was chosen Alumnus of the Year at Lamar Community College, where he graduated in 1965.